Hey guys, what is up? This is my second review video and I'm so excited. Thank you for everyone that has watched the first two videos, the introduction and my Benro McTen review. Today I'm going to be doing my first bourbon review. And to kick it off, I figured I would do one from, one of the big names from Buffalo Trace. And one of the ones that I think is this their best offering at the price when it's found at the actual MSRP. So let's take a look at that. But before we kick off, I'm going to start doing something a little different. I'm going to actually do a quick wrist check onto what I'm wearing as boozy and bezeled. Let's get the bezeled part into this. We got plenty of boozy part. So today I'm rocking the Belova Lunar Pilot. It's the first edition. This was made for the moon landing, but the Omega Speedmaster actually took its place. This is actually on my own leather goods watch strap in the Raleigh style that I had made. And yeah, my dad got this for me a few Christmases ago, and I absolutely love this watch. It scratches the Omega Speedmaster itch for a fraction of the cost, and it is a great little watch. 45 millimeters, so it wears a little big, but I love it. I definitely recommend it. Definitely. I wear this constantly. And that is how I'll be doing the kicking the videos off. So now that is out of the way, let's get into this bourbon review. So this bottle from Buffalo Trace, according to Buffalo Trace, this bottle is named in one of the founding fathers of the bourbon industry. Right after the Civil War, he had purchased a distillery, OFC distillery, and started making everything by hand. A lot of techniques that he had developed is still used today. And he also built one of the best warehouses, and Buffalo Trace still uses it today and houses only this product in this warehouse. Do you guys happen to know who it is? It is Colonel Edmund Haynes Taylor Jr. So I figured what better way to start off than the small batch. So there's a few different products that E.H. Taylor makes. They have the small batch, the single barrel, the rye, the 18-year-old marriage, the barrel proof. They're all just as hard to get your hands on today. They are bottled in bond, which means they are 100 proof, and they all come, fake tax wrapped. Show you that in a minute. And the MSRP for the small batch, which I thoroughly enjoy, is $40. So for $40 you get a really cool looking box and a pretty nice looking bottle. I think the display for this is definitely up there. Buffalo Trace definitely did a really good job. They make this feel very premium, and I think that gets, that's how they can charge a little extra. Whatever. So yeah, like I was saying, this is bottled in bond, and they put the fake little bottle and bond tax sticker on it. This is like a orangey red. I believe the originals were green, but whatever. It's still kind of cool. This is said to be mash bill number 1 from Buffalo Trace. Now, everyone knows Buffalo Trace only has a couple mash bills. They have mash bill 1, mash bill 2, mash bill 2 is like Blanton's and stuff, and mash bill 1 is E.H. Taylor, Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare, Stag Jr. Now, what differentiates them between each other is the warehouses and where they're stored. E.H. Taylor is only stored in the E.H. Taylor warehouses. So I think, like I was saying, I think that plus the packaging can give them, where to charge for, $40 for this, because Eagle Rare is $32, Buffalo Trace is, $25 to $28. Now, this is, again, assuming you're getting these at MSRP, because finding these on the shelf today is like gold. I lucked out grabbing this bottle last year, and I plan to slowly sip this bottle. So let's get into this guy. And just so you know, the mash bill one is speculated to be about 75% corn, 10% rye, and 15% barley. So that's it. I really enjoy those numbers. So that should be sweet with a bit of rye spice, and coming in with that 15% barley. So right off the bat, oh yeah, you get hit with that spice, like a pepper. Also picking up a little bit of cinnamon, sweetness, caramel, vanilla, butterscotch. The only thing I will have to say is, with the small batches, you do get that boozy scent. It does dissipate quite quickly if I was to let this sit out for a little bit. It tends to go away. When I was sipping on this last night, it disappeared after a couple minutes in the glass. But yeah, definitely sweet. You definitely get the pepper spice, cinnamon, caramel, vanilla. That the typical bourbon stuff. Butterscotch, and then the booze. All right, let's go and fill a sip. Cheers. First thing I'm noticing is a little bit of caramel, vanilla. Still get that spice. There's that rye coming in. Brown sugar, maybe. Definitely getting some char. A little bit of light oak char, not too much. It is not super complex. It is definitely not. And as a Scotch drinker, that is, finding a bourbon that is super, super, super complex is quite challenging. But it's still very, very enjoyable. One more. The finish, you still get the pepper, you get the vanilla. It kind of coats your mouth, just your mouth. It does not leave your mouth. It doesn't warm the chest, which I really enjoy. But this is only 100 proof, so I don't expect too much of that. Slightly leathery, very, very light, and it's not overly long. You want to come back for another sip, as you can tell. Overall, this is great. You get the spice on the aroma, vanilla, caramel, cinnamon. On the palate, you get all the same thing: vanilla, caramel, brown sugar, a little bit of light oak chard, a little bit of spice. The finish: vanilla, spice, or pepper, and a little bit of mint. It just coats your mouth like you just had a mint, and it doesn't hang out very long. So now the question is, do I recommend it? Yes, but a huge caveat, huge but. This bottle is $39.99 suggested retail price. You can find this on shelves $60, $70, $80, $90, $100, $130. Do not spend. I personally would not spend more than $45, max $50. At that price point, you're starting to get into Stag Junior and much more complex whiskeys. I would classify this. I would say this is slightly above standard Buffalo Trace. And I would say this is slightly above Eagle Rare, in my opinion. I'm a huge Eagle Rare fan, though. So $40 is what I'd pay for this. And that is what I pay for Eagle Rare. So I definitely would put those up. This does have a little bit more premium feel than the standard Buffalo Trace products, with the really nice label in the box. So I think that's also playing a factor into the price. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this super quick, super dirty, super rough review. I hope you guys can see one of these on the shelves. I've only ever seen one bottle, and that one bottle came home with me. I've never seen the single barrel, the barrel proof, or any other ones, and I'm dying to try them because I would keep a bottle of this on hand at all times if possible. So now to figure out what I'm going to review next, whether it's a bourbon, a scotch, a rye, a wheat. So we're going to try this again this week and see if Alexa works. And what I'm going to do is scotch is going to be 1, bourbon is going to be 2, rye is going to be 3, and wheat is going to be 4. So Alexa, pick a number from 1 to 4.
Here's a number between 1 and 4. It's 1.
Well, all right. So looks like we're doing a...
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Looks like next week we are going to be doing a scotch review. I also have another video coming up that I am very excited about. There was a bourbon that was just released that I just got my hands on at the beginning of this week. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you've probably got a sneak peek to what I picked up. I'm going to be reviewing that first, and that video should be out Monday. And my hopes is, since it is so new, that hopefully I can get this review out in time that people can see it and go find it at the store. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, but yeah. So next Thursday, I will be reviewing a scotch. Now, what scotch? I don't know, but I'm excited. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. You can get some behind the scenes action as I pick up bottles or do some recording stuff. And make sure you subscribe and like the video and turn on notifications if you would like it, if you enjoyed the video. And I hope you guys have a great night.